on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Turbo, sir. Sit high.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Second and inches. Another run here with Hall. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signaled he has enough. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Now a second down throw for Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jeanty. Oh, big hole left side. two-point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Anthony Gould now to return. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Jets. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Here is Bell on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, blue striker. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Set, ready, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Yellow, 22, ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Middle, he's got Tucker. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. Black, 95.
They put Wilson in motion.
Hut.
Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw.
Intended for Christian Watson. Incomplete. It's a turnover on down.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Here's Fields. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
Got it.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check, hut.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They get the big tackle out of UCLA, Colton Miller there.
Ready, ready. Come on, set. Set.
Now, faking the give. Finding his tight end there. Oh, we'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Green, 52 blue. Set.
He'll drop to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from football, and he'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Let's go. Set, hut.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
Raiders, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Let's go now.
First
Hut,
down,
hut.
Las Vegas.
Here's Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Hut, hut.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11.
Set, ready. 10 black, blaster, 6. Ready?
They'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. Now flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Yellow, 43. Smash, red. Cut.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving outside the pocket. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Raiders. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Penei Wanwu now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Just take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Here tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Short one there to Okonkwo. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Godwin working the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw is Fields. Through the middle of the field. And this takes him into the right zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. And he's in! Justin Fields! Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown tonight. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready, break. Watch out now. Here we go. Here we go. 60, check pink. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
Brings up second down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Yellow, 22.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Josh Hines-Allen there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Ready, ready. 50, ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 20 yards pickup there. Good for a Raider first down.
Vegas, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Raiders.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Whoa. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1. The extra point is good. And the Raiders will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their positions.
They'll try it again from the 2.
10
2nd and goal.
Ready?
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Michael Mayer, touchdown Vegas. The extra point is up and through. And the Raiders go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Fields operating out of the pistol. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Fields now on second down. This one on target to Godwin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one, and the Jets have a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Chris Godwin. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. Here's 1st and 10. Fields now. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Rolling right, and he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield in the area of holding.
Ready, set. Come on, set. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He gets this one to Tucker. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
to throw. In middle, he's got Tucker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
A gain of 16
First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
He'll look to throw. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding.
Ready, break. Down, blue striker.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Let's pause red.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Big gain on the play.
Yellow, 43.
3rd down.
22 needle. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Moving to his right. Off he goes. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here is Bell on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
On the set.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go downfield for Mayer. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball. And I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That one intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
No loss, no loss. Side.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with a pick.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Side.
The drive begins with a run. It's Hall. And he'll manage to get to the 33. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. 2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go. Side.
They'll go again with Hall. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Side.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Here is Bell on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run the toss to Genty. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Run right up the gut with Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
There you go.
The Raiders first
Red
down.
cycle.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. They get the guard, Jackson Powers Johnson.
Set hut. Set hut.
He'll drop to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
That's to the right side, and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be third down.
Okay. Right.
Third down and 1.
Set. Slide through. Red 30.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Give up the middle with Hall. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here we go. Set hut.
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. We'll try to run for it with Hall. And for the moment, that's a first down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one complete to Johnston. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league.
Breece Hall. And he will score again. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here is Bell on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ball's red. Let's go. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Green down. Here is Hut.
He'll get this off to Genty. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. He gets free inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Jets have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Fields to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Okay. Don't jump. Ready?
Back to throw is Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here set.
Off we go with the fourth quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
No muss, no muss. Here we go, son. Hey, kid. Turbo, sir. Go.
Fields. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here we go.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession. And I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Las
So
Vegas
from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Drop this one down to Genty.
Complete to number 2, Ashton Genty.
Second and 10.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Now he's loose again. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Genty. He's to the 10. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown Raiders. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Raiders will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
It's first down, and it's a call. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
To throw is Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown tonight. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
56, Raiders 42.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Your Queen Jack. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First
Here we go.
Las Vegas.
Whoa. Black 40. Field. Black. White. White. Hut.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Leads to second and 10.
Ready. Ready. Red. Set.
Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Ashton Jeanty. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Here now, third and 5.
Ready. Red. Cycle. Red. 38. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got the tight end there. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of
Let's go
14.
now. Set.
And the Las Vegas first
He'll keep this on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll find Jeanty out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
And that is incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. To throw, here's Willis. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down.
First down.
Let's go. Practice 60.
Las Vegas.
6.
Throwing is Willis. And that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It is brought in the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go, son. Go.
They will run it over center with Hall. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
33-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
3:19, get that.
First down. Fields. This one on target to Godwin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 10-yard line.
Here we go. This is good.
Again, here's Hall. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Green tonight.
Another run here with Hall. And he's into the end zone yet again. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets are going to extend their lead.
That's the score, Jets 63, Raiders 49.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 18.
Throwing, Willis. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And that is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunity still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Willis now to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And this will be incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs. The zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
Willis. Finding his tight end there. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Willis to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go. Start.
Ready. Throwing Willis. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Willis now to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
56.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Fields. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
Here we go. Delta. All right.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.